Okay, Dark, I will work with you. You tell me when to move and I'll move my
Go, just move your recce out straight away.
Here we
Spread them
go.
out, moving. Sort of form a line between north and the airfield.
Yeah.
I've sent these BRDMs to flank the north of it.
I'm not gonna cross the LOD yet till I get the okay from you.
Across the what, sorry?
Line of departure, the dotted line.
There you go.
Copy.
I'm already moving the BRDMs out to the north. Just don't move your tanks out yet.
No, tanks are staying in the back.
Arty support is six mortars. It's unlimited, so let me know if you got targets.
Contact west already?
Yeah, I know how we spotted them, but they're way up in the north.
They're in a spotting zone.
I don't know, I'll have to check that. There is a spotting zone there, but that should be a spotting zone for us, as if we go in there we get spotted, but I might have it upside down. Let's check it. Yeah, they are in a spotting zone. 1 kilometre from the map edges is a spotting zone, so that's what's triggered that.
Does that mean our Arty's in spotting zone?
No, it says on the bottom of the map there, spotting zone within 1 kilometre from north-south boundaries and beyond the enemy boundary line.
Okay, so we're not getting map updates, right?
No map updates. Or own map updates only.
Do you use my spotty skin?
Yeah, it's one of my favourites. Looks like they're sending tanks north. That's what happens when you don't read the information on the screen, tank hunter.
Hooked on phonics, man.
This tank spotted there in the far west and the north. Yeah, I'll have to have a little sound event come up with a recording of my voice. Spotting zones are here and there. This is the rules of the game, etc. Tank hunter.
Okay, I hear Arty.
Yeah, I got my mortars firing.
Gotcha.
mortars coming down on the AB1 reference. West of west.
AB1, Roger, seen.
I'll try to put references down for the missions so you can give me adjustments or whatever if need be later.
Definitely pleased with the way that BRDM came out.
Yeah, good colour. Good colours. They suit this terrain pretty well too, I think.
I mean, the BRDM in general, it's one of the models I'm most pleased with.
Yeah, it's funny.
Did you make that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of
That looks
Doug's love projects. It's funny how it's one of the highest fidelity vehicles, I think, and it's one of the, you know, the lowly BRDM in all its glory.
good. The underdog in the armored world.
That's what you get when you get access to a real one.
Thought that was a scimitar.
The underdog.
Yeah.
Now, if you've got a set of traverse wheels, I can tell you it's a brutal little bastard.
I see you moving faster than my scouts with your BRD or your BMPs.
Yeah, well, that's because your scouts are moving slower than they're supposed to be.
Okay, you want me to speed it up? I can.
Yeah.
Just a pointer as well, the BRDMs have FOs, which will have thermal goggles. Thermal viewers.
If the BRDMs have what, sorry?
FOs?
The Vex.
No, BRDMs carry FOs.
Okay.
Got truck contact in the chat south of the west area.
Did you want my infantry dismounted when I got them in a position?
Yeah, definitely dig in as soon as you can. Kind of going to go defensive here for the first 20 minutes, and we'll pick it up once we're established and we start getting our reinforcements. We got one battery of off-map as well, HE only, so that's also available.
There's that bridge that's being broken down as I pass through it.
Two light view vehicles.
Yeah, where my what do you call it? My VEC is passing. It's breaking that bridge down.
Yeah, you can't handle the weight of them. It can only handle about 5 tons, that thing.
Oh crap!
Don't worry about it. Shouldn't hurt your vehicle.
No. It's for you. You were following me. Okay, who's getting shot at?
No.
I think that
My
might be.
Vex are engaging something to the north. Got a Humvee to the north.
Sane, I can see it with my FO. I'll call audio. Yeah, enemy light vehicles at the AB03 reference on the runway in east.
Oh yeah, okay, roger that. Okay, I think they're shelling us, Dark. Trying to shell second mech.
Damn, they got battleships?
Who has battleships?
You should have just joined
Blue.
as. Should have joined as a spectator.
He doesn't have the version.
Yeah, don't have the right version.
All right, I'm taking out a Humvee by the airfield, or it's on the airfield.
God, those Arabic signs are horrid. Horrid.
Thank you, we did the best we could.
I'm gonna
I
push a
said
B-
I'll help you for free.
I'm gonna push a BRDM up on the south edge of the airfield. We lift just to tie in with your stuff there, so don't shoot me, please.
Copy.
No, you know the ones on the buildings are fine. On the city limits, you know, where it says city limits, it's shit. But the ones on the buildings are... Okay, what are you engaging?
Footsy looksy thing.
Maybe to call targets for mortars and off-map party.
There's a looks where my ERDM died. And at the crossroads, above the word O. Can you drop some artillery there, please?
Above which word? Sorry?
Fucker! He got my VEC too!
Above the O, the crossroads there. North.
Okay.
There's something else, maybe another Humvee moving on the airfield.
Mortars coming down. AB. Mortars coming down at AB4 in the north.
All right,
Yeah.
another Humvee knocked out.
Yeah, I'm engaging some
He's
stuff.
You can flank him with another deck there, Spec.
Yep, coming.
I took one of them out with a BRDM, so They're not that hard to kill.
What was it?
They're Luxes.
Looks, okay. Coming down.
You might have killed the other one.
Well, how many minutes for the reinforcements we said? Half an hour?
20 minutes.
Come on, you stupid Vec, hurry up.
Fire to adjust.
Don't engage with your BMPs, let me my Vec get in the way first, Dark. Let's not waste them.
Target.
Yeah, one of them's a bit disabled. The other one I'm keeping stalled.
A bit disabled.
Fire.
A bit like Tom.
Or Ash.
He's
Why
a
is
bit
this
like
Hey, Zero got a Humvee headed towards you south in the airfield.
Yeah, he just fragged my BRDM there. He's in the open though. Bring up a tank from the reserve area there.
I think this is the slowest moving vehicle ever. Worse
That's
than an
right. The Vec's fast. The terrain, it's slow going.
Yeah. Loose sand, maybe. Come on, Vicky.
Okay, we got a leopard in north.
Ceasefire.
How many?
Beast one.
You have missiles on those BMPs?
Yeah, but I can't see properly.
Killed that Humvee on the runway, or one of them at least. Weak.
Copy.
There's another one rushing, looks like the north side of the runway. See him?
Fire to Just.
Reference my tracer.
Okay, we got our reinforcements, I think. Where's a good place to hit that leopard?
Side.
Copy.
Yeah, that Humvee's still moving. North side of the east runway area. Your 4 recce might have a shot at it soon. Whoever's got 4 recce first.
Copy.
You still got your troops on too, by the way, your scouts.
Does the leopard have thermals in this scenario?
No, nothing.
No, it's AS1.
So we've got tanks and mech here. Do you guys want tanks and or mech? And some more Vex as well. I'll just
We're gonna
split
hold
it.
this attack now.
Yeah, I'm just going to split this stuff up and give some of it to you, Dark. You can dispose of it as you see fit.
Dark, you still have eyes on that leopard?
No.
I was giving you some more stuff in the rear, Wiglif. Just, you know, deal with that when you can. Just reinforce our positions
Give me
there.
small Vex back there. They've gone north, Spec.
Copy.
There's tanks in the north, definitely.
Let me go north.
Do you want another platoon of tanks? I've given you 1, Dark. Do you want a second platoon?
I've got 2 platoons here.
Oh yeah, you're right. They just saw me. Took a shot at me.
Yeah, they got Humvees hitting me from the north end of the runway. One of my BMPs are down.
Ah, shit. Something fucking hit me.
You got more units in the rear, Wig. When you can bring them up.
Copy.
Give me small Vex there, Spec.
Give me 1 second, bud. I just want to see where that fucker is. Try to kill him.
Do you want one? I've got some more Vex here as well, Wiglif. Would you like 1 or 2 of these? Or you got enough stuff?
No, I've still got plenty.
Okay. I'm sending this Vex platoon to your area. I'm controlling it and setting it there to help you out.
Copy.
What's the last known on those Humvees? Wig, are they all up in your grill right now, or are they still in the a distance away?
Now they're in the buildings just north of my westmost.
Okay, tank hunters in north. Took out my second Vec. Definitely.
I'm starting to move a Vec in on him.
I'll try and hit him with this BRDM I've got in the south. Might be able to hit him from flank.
You might
They're
be
hiding.
going. You might be going for your BRDMs there up north, Dark.
Yeah, not a lot I can do about that. I'll pull vehicles back and leave the troops. Bringing up a platoon of tanks up here as well.
Fire.
You want this BMP that's near north, Zach, Spec?
Which BMP?
BMP still left at north. Do you want it?
Yeah, okay, give it to me. Yeah. Thanks.
Got another section moving up behind. I'm going to drop troops and bring it up through the woods.
Getting you see my T-55 on the runway, Wigglyf? If so, maybe you can direct me to where these Humvees are?
On the way.
Okay, our troops are being
Can't see him at the
engaged.
moment.
Yeah, that's alright. Try and keep pushing them in.
Zero, those Humvees are, you see where my 3 wreck first tank is?
Fire. On the way.
I'm engaging something at the moment.
Fire. Target. PC.
Yeah, I just destroyed one to my north. I'm getting a PC call now.
Got a platoon or so of tanks flanking to the north.
Humvee's about 50 meters west of my 3-1.
Over. Re-engage. Jalibah out.
All right, Humvee's down.
Short. Re-engage. Fire. Fire Sabo.
Dark, as soon as you have eyes on those tanks up north, let me know.
Ooh, I got tank contact in the far
That
south.
will do.
Okay, we're being shelled now, the BMP position.
Hey, Wig, you want to get these tanks, whatever tanks you've got, moving down to the Wig 0 circle. Got tank contacts in the far south, way down in the woods, south of the south objective.
Copy.
Yeah, they're flanking us now. They're past the woods, actually. They're right on the map edge, coming up towards probably the Wig 0 area.
Copy. I got a platoon of tanks that's approaching that area right now.
Actually, I can see a martyr. I don't see any tanks. It might just be a recon.
Ceasefire. Ceasefire.
Ooh, shitballs. Got a tank. Tank on the runway, probably about where the two areas meet. I'll mark it. Tank marked on the runway. Rough position there. Don't forget to kick your scouts out of your Vex when they get where they're going.
Okay, there's a tank north of my BMP's position.
Yeah, I see him. I can't engage him though.
I'm gonna try to engage him with a rocket. What was it to get power?
Tank
Oh, here
moving
we
in
go.
the open, Leopard moving in the open on the runway. He's in our part of the airfield now, moving south to the ditch.
Copy.
I'm going to get that vac out of there. He's about to be seen. Your vac that's in the gully there. I think that tank's heading for the gully.
Moving.
This guy should be playing this game more often. I forgot how to get into the BMP's site there. What was it to open the site? Shift V?
Shift V and V to engage missile.
Gotcha.
You got a Logitech keyboard?
Yeah.
Program mine to be a single key press that takes me to the gun site, opens it, and selects the missile.
DC, traverse left.
Nice.
You can do that with a joystick too.
Damn it, I saw him, now he's gone.
He's backed off. I think he saw my T-72s move up.
Probably, yeah.
Zero, we still got those guys to the south.
Yeah, they killed one of my tanks. There's at least one tank and one armada down there. I'm redirecting my tank platoon from the Wig 0 area to interdict it.
Copy.
I need a bigger screen. Excuses and excuses.
Need younger eyes.
Yeah, I need younger eyes, yeah. That's not gonna happen.
Hell, Canada has free health care. You ought to be able to just
Fire.
lope on down there and get you some anytime you want.
Well, I got myself some.
Need a younger wife, but apparently my wife doesn't agree.
Yeah, I was gonna make some smart ass comment on that picture you posted, but I didn't want her to fly to the US and kill me.
I mark that enemy stuff
Wouldn't
down
do
in the
that
south,
anyway.
south Wig lift with enemy probe reference.
Copy.
couldn't do that anyway, Vac. She'd let me do it.
I got a tank very close to me in those palm trees. I can't take a shot at them with the rocket.
At least 2 martyrs, 1 tank in the south of the enemy probe reference.
Okay, bastard saw me. He is, I'll mark him on the map there, Dark.
Not seen.
See that?
Yeah, okay.
Reverse right.
Zero, do I have any threat from the airfield while my tanks are moving south?
Don't know about the airfield, but my stuff at the 2-1 area are taking fire from the south, I believe.
Reverse left.
Or maybe it was from the west. I'm a bit confused now.
Engaging. Ah, bastard got me.
I'm engaging Martyr.
They're down at the enemy probe reference area.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, last known there were 2 martyrs, 1 tank in that area, 1 Leo.
Do we have any resupply?
Negative. Reinforcements in 2 minutes though, so whoever's got these tanks back here in the rear, start shuffling them up. They're going to be, there's going to be more stuff coming in soon.
Okay, Roger. Did you see him, Dark?
Oh, I can't see shit.
I'm going to start pushing these my tank section in the south here, Wig, up to where my recon stuff is.
Copy.
I'm going to the 2-1 circle. You're still shooting at martyrs and stuff?
Yeah. Trying to advance on them.
Alright, I'll try and flank to the south a little ways then.
There is on in that area.
Updated the 2-1 area, that's where I'll head with my section. Wig, if you keep them engaged, I'll try and flank them to the south.
Copy. I think I just nailed one of them.
Okay, I'm gonna start my T-62 attack.
HEing the enemy probe area. Do you guys need HE in the north anywhere?
Should be cool.
Engaging those martyrs. One of them was just shooting you, I just killed him I think. Just about.
Yeah, my tanks have used all their ammo up. I'm trying to get them reloaded.
Back off if you need to, I'm engaging them now. Yeah, they're fucked now. Oh, I just got this randomly destroyed somehow. Strange. There are little gullies and stuff around you can get into if you need to hide. I suspect there's still a tank here in the south somewhere. I was killed by DK very suddenly.
Gotcha.
This is not a good picture.
You still trying to fight with the T-62s?
Hey, don't matter. T-72s don't do shit against these things. They just go bang, 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 bang. It's fucked up.
No, we got more stuff. Do you want more stuff or you had enough?
I've had enough.
Is it the ammo? It's not penetrating the Leopard?
Ah, yeah. They've got way too high of a rate of fire to deal with equal numbers. You get one shot, you get hit, you get hit, you get hit, you're dead. Rate of fire is just too much for a force multiplier.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll have to do something, change it, tip the balance a little. Although we're doing fairly well, given that we are outmatched.
In the north, we're not. They own it. They've got tanks all over the place, and we can't do anything about it. So.
Okay, I'll divert my reinforcements to the north. You got more stuff there, by the way, Spec, and I'm going to start counter-attacking in the north with it.
Can I change that?
Try and retake the orange circle and then go from there.
You can't because they're flanked all round there. They're up north. They're over where that tank marker is. You go out into anywhere, you get hit from multiple directions.
We got missile teams in the south.
Okay, I'm going to try this attack in the north anyway on the purple arrow, just cautiously.
Stand by, I'm going to come and help you out, Zero.
Your stuff is close
In
to mine.
those woods, go in those woods, you're evicted. It'd be better to flank further north and come in from them from the east. At least you'll be in the fucking open.
Here we go. T-72's advancing. That purple line? Okay.
Yeah, I updated it.
Copy.
Just going to go assault echelon left, see how that goes.
Yeah, good idea.
They're all over where my tank platoon died.
Right.
You see those dead tanks? They're right near them, near the dead BRDMs too, between them and that wooded area.
I'll put some arty there.
They're moving around.
How you going in the south, Wig?
Yeah, I'm approaching the missile teams.
Could you say where in the north, where the infantry concentrations are? I've got mortars for that. Just all up in the town there and around it.
Don't know.
Okay.
Definitely occupying buildings in town there.
I've got mortars coming down on town, so take cover. Danger close. Ooh, you're taking fire there, Wigliffe. Left side. There's a tank off to your 9. From your 2-3 second tank company. You're tracked.
Yeah, they're down.
Yeah, so tanks in the blue circle in the south there, eh? Yeah, I'd say that we're going to probably lose this one, but yeah, I'll have to make some adjustments to the force ratios, ammos and whatnot. I thought the mortars had smoke too, but it doesn't look like they do, so I'll have to include some smoke in there as well.
Beck, head to your left. Get into that gully to your left. Come up in the low ground and you should be able to be pointing at them.
Copy that. I think I see some dust kicking up in front of me, no?
No, that's just the terrain. If you now head a hard right,
Hard right?
yeah, go up through this gap here. You don't want to be in the trees. It's more blinds you than them. Look on the map, this is a little gully.
Let's go echelon left.
Doesn't look like they're advancing really into our area from the south. They must just be holding that south and the area, the woods around it. Trying to get some reinforcements into the east airfield area at the moment. We've still got a lot of stuff sitting
Yeah,
in the back here as well.
I think they just got one tank sitting down there.
Probably better off taking that red line with the tank 0.
That's what I'm doing exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing.
It should be low ground until you get out to the end of the tip of that woods there.
Roger that.
Zane. And then once we get there, is there any low ground there? I suppose we might be able to find somewhere.
Yeah, there's some little gullies that you can hop between. Those woods to your...
They've got tanks what? Gully.
line of woods to your left there is slightly high ground, so it should be covering your movement. As you get out the top of it, you're not restricted by the visuals in the woods. They're around where that dead BRDM is, south of that clump of woods.
Copy that.
I'm in trouble. I can't even see the goddamn laser ring at the moment. Blur.
Okay, gunner Sabo tank. He called it the guy. I don't see a tank.
And he's calling stuff you can't see.
Yeah.
Doing it. You have to keep. No,
Oh shit! That's him! Son of a bitch!
See what I mean? One shot, they kill you. You go into that wood line, it's going to cut your visibility, not theirs.
take a hold down position. Oh, son of a bitch.
That was your tank that got hit before.
Fucker, he sees me, I don't see him.
Oh, he's still shooting at your dead tank. It's over in that, he's to the right of where you're looking there. It's around there somewhere, but it's the other side of the woods.
Where is he, Nick, in relation to... can you put a reference? I'll hit him with that, with Artie.
I can't see where he is, I can just see where the fire's coming from.
So, what did you say, north of the orange circle?
I don't know, I can't see, it's just seeing the rounds come through the woods.
I wouldn't advance. Is that to your BMP? Stop where you are. He's gonna hit you.
It's that
Much
low
already.
ground. The low ground in front of you there, Spec, that should cover you.
Yes, sir.
See, he's the other side of the trees, just shooting through them.
He's playing a Colebrook on me.
I have a tracked tank up here by the airfield, north side. See if I can get a location. I can see him from my north Vec.
I think he's north of the first tank company there. Zero, is that you with the first tank company?
Yep. Nothing to his north. Just empty woods there.
I think he's further back than you think. I think he's still over by those dead BRDM dead tanks. He's shooting across through there.
He jockeyed. I saw his roof when he fired and he jockeyed away.
Yeah, somebody's firing on him.
Do a hard right, Spec, some low ground to your right. Greenish coloured land, no, not that hard. Head north, basically, where those infantry are. It's that greeny colour.
Yeah, roger that.
Shooting coming from your, yeah, where you're looking now, there was firing.
There.
No, a little bit further left. Yeah, there, that's where he is, somewhere in that direction.
So, yep, west, northwest.
Right a bit, right there, look there, firing.
Fire! North! Re-engage!
Multiple tanks that direction.
to make this terrain a bit faster as well. It's too slow in the open.
We took one tank out, that's for sure.
Another one to the right of him. You can see the dust. There's some, probably some to your left. You're going to get in a crossfire here.
Don't see him though.
You're looking in the right direction.
Yeah, I am. I see they fired smoke.
I think they're pulling back north and flanking.
West, you mean, right?
North.
Pulling north? Okay.
I've got your north. I've got your right flank is covered.
Thank you,
Gone
sir.
north. They're hiding behind that little ridge over there. See where the dust is?
Do we have any friendly tanks on the airfield?
Doesn't look like it.
Alright, we got an enemy one then running up by the control tower.
Have you got any tanks down there, Wig? I can give you. I've got a couple there. I can give you if you need them. I'm busy fighting in the north at the moment.
Yeah, no problem. I've got 3 of them. No, this is, I saw that with infantry at the airfield. I'll put a marker.
At least we got a tank there for sure up there.
Yeah, I'd say they're heading in the north here. I think they're heading behind that bog with the wooded area.
Yeah, correct. We need to shell it, I guess.
Probably anticipate that. Yeah, I'll put some HE in front of it.
Tank marker north side airfield.
Insane.
Okay, I'm gonna advance then.
Where are you going to advance to?
Maybe swing round north of Zero's units.
Okay, zero. Oh yeah, he could be flanking Zero from the north.
Yeah,
That
so
line.
you might want to go north of Zero.
All right, let's go north.
Don't reverse, just turn round, you'll be quicker.
Why is tank number 3 not following me? Must be damaged.
No, you just haven't moved enough. You can't get into formation.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you can see traces flying out of that wooded area, the bog wood to the north. They're shooting at something, probably my BMPs to the south. So.
Okay, Zero, I'm gonna bypass you.
Reverse right.
That greeny shit you coloured sand. Probably in the low ground. Well, I say I know it is because I sort of helped make this map. I'd less spec.
My tank did not follow me. What the hell?
You're around.
Let's get this mech stuff in the rear moving up to support us here. You can see where my BMP and infantry are. They moved through the wooded area. They managed to get that far to the orange circle without getting destroyed. If, whoever's got that, if you're too busy, give it to me. I'll route them there. The one mech, third tank. And the Vex and all the other shit.
Hang on, let me give you the Vex. Oh, these are all mine. Shit, here. I'll hand them all to you, Zero. How come I have everything?
I think because Dark's opted out on it, so you copped it.
Okay, Zero. These are all yours.
If you keep to the height of that mound, you should be fairly safe up there, spec. At least that's where it's reach in front of you.
Yeah, roger that.
"30 minutes. I'm losing shit at the airfield while I'm not looking at it. Damn it. Are you looking at the airfield at the moment, Wigliffe?
Wiggs, can you use a platoon of T-62s?
Have you got eyes on the airfield? Is that where you're working at the moment, Wigliffe?
I'm working in the south also. Yeah, I'm moving up on the airfield now. What do you got?
It's just going to give you. I've got a few straggling units here and there around the airfield. I was going to give them to you because I'm sort of focusing in the north right now. Just a tank and a couple of Vex and shit. Some FOs.
Beck, I think you got a tank at your 9 o'clock. Behind the dead one. Yeah. Go that way. The dead one, where the artillery's falling.
Roger that.
There's another tank behind the dead one.
Copy. Where the RT landed?
Yeah.
Observing.
Might need to pull forward a bit.
I see the dead one.
Yeah, he's just to the right of the dead one.
Copy.
Got eyes on enemy tanks. South end of the airfield. I can see his muzzle flash, but I can't see.
How far right is he?
Oh, cunt's here. You're looking away from him. Look at the dead tank. He's about one puff of smoke right of him. Yeah, you're looking right at him.
Are they still up there in the north? I can recall the Artie there.
Okay, I see the dead tank is right behind him, you said, right?
Yeah, a little bit right and behind him.
Copy.
I think it is. I can't
Wait a second, I
see
see some other tracers.
Was that about 4 or 5 tracers?
I think I see another tank standby.
What's your other tank doing? Is he busted?
My tank?
Yeah, you've got one separated.
Yeah, I know what the fuck he was doing.
Put them back together. Attack with one tank at a time. Definitely get killed.
That's very true.
I'm moving my platoon up to your south. I'm going to try and get to the to the road where the tank reference is.
Give me that tank that's got loose spec, and I'll move him up for you.
All yours.
Him up to the low ground round to your right. Come back to you.
I know there's a tank there. You're right. I saw him moving.
Do they have scimitar?
Yes.
Alright, I just destroyed one south of the airfield.
Yeah, definitely need to reduce the drag on this terrain. It's way too slow in the open. Although it's kind of a good thing, it stops you from being able to bum rush too much, given the openness of it.
Get onto that greeny, grey looking sand, it's faster going. It's the yellowy colour of the map.
I'm moving my tank platoon to the black circle there north. I've got Vex and BMPs and more tanks coming up along the main road south of the orange circle to the north area. How you doing at the airfield, Wycliffe?
Not really making any headway.
Okay. Do you want to help with some units, Doc, or are you happy with what you're doing now?
Okay, yeah, I'll just have to push him around the map.
Okay, we got infantry in that clump of woods. Engaging infantry.
Up in the north there, just avoid the infantry if they're up there, don't even get near them.
Roger that.
They've got tanks over watching the airfield, and I really don't have anything heavy enough to knock them out.
Yeah, you still got T62s. Alright, I'll tell you what, man, I'll swap you. I'll give you this T72 platoon, and you give me that T62s.
T62s are mine, the 3 for... Here, Dark, sorry. 0, I'll give them to you.
Wycliffe, I just gave you the first tank company near the red line.
Hold on. Copy. I've got a couple of T-72s, but they're also pushing on the from the south.
Yeah, you just got another platoon there in the north. They've got no orders at the moment, so you might want to get them moving.
Well, right now I'm trying to save a Vec.
See, Dark, that clump of woods, there was some infantry, I killed some. I don't know if they're all dead.
No, that was a pointless exchange. They're actually T-62s, sorry, I thought they were better tanks, but no. I just gave you 3 one-tank company with their T-62s near the airfield. And I think, I don't know, if I'm confused now, I think I gave you 1-1 as well there up in the north.
Yeah, I've got 1-1. Do you want that back?
You can have it if you're able to use it. We've got probably enough infantry up here in the north to cap north if I can get them there.
Copy.
Got 25 minutes left. Once I get these infantry in position and get them on routes, I'll come down and help you on the airfield.
See 2 dead leopards here in front of me.
Yeah, no other live tank contacts in the north here at the moment? Yes, I think you're getting RPG. I can hear it.
Roger that, as I saw him.
Yeah, get away. Pop smoke to your right and get away from those woods.
I killed them. Tank! Dark, in front of that thing, we got a tank. In front of that clump of woods.
Yeah, smoke. Hot smoke.
Yeah, there's a platoon there. Let's hit one of them. Hit 2 of them.
Are they dead?
I don't know, I've hit 2. One of them, the last one killed me. Destroyed. They're on the other side of the road.
Dark, I think you got a good beat on him. He's looking at me, doesn't see you.
I've got another Scorpion down here in the south. Shit, I got leopards on my position.
You got him, Dark. Didn't you get him?
That's a PC I got. There's another tank over there somewhere.
Got all my stuff in the north is on routes now. Wiggle, if I can help you in the south. If you want to give me anything, I can help.
Fuck, I've got tanks point blank down here.
Yeah, give me some T-62s or whatever, I can, or Vex or anything, I can help you. Where are these dudes?
Alright, there's 3-1. 3-1 tanks. Right at the bottom end of that red dotted line.
Okay.
Anything seen, Dark?
No.
See some dust kicking out in front, about 500 meters. Somebody's firing at you.
Thank him.
Identified.
Got hit?
Yeah, they've moved back up where the dead tank is. Column of smoke to you at 1 o'clock. They're over that way. There, coming up on that hill there. See the dust? To the left of the column of smoke. That hill.
That one here.
Yeah, there's, I can see the smoke, the dust from them moving up there.
Hey, we've that second mech BMP section up near the 0 circle. If you're too busy, give him to me and I'll get him in there and kick his dudes out.
Wait, when I'm engaging.
Lays that little rise.
Roger, blazed. 1200.
They pop up, you already lays ready. Aim a tiny bit high.
Copy that.
Less than 20 minutes. That mech section near our east area is probably our last hope, I think, of occupying this eastern part of the airfield.
Okay, now Zero, what were you on?
2 mech BMPs near the east airfield area. Either, yeah, get him somewhere and get the troops out, or you can hand him off if you're too busy.
Came from your front right spec, back off.
Stop! Fire!
I just destroyed 2 tanks.
Short! Re-engage!
Nice.
For hard right, you can get into the edge of that wood, which is in low ground.
Stop! Ceasefire!
That's where I snuck through down there with the dead infantry are. They're dead. I got through there okay.
Fire! Fire!
Don't know how your commander's kiss is damaged when they don't have one.
Short!
They've still got tanks in the south firing up into our flanks. DK's down there.
Up!
Go through that fog though.
Short!
Don't.
No,
Re-engage!
go that direction you're looking.
Stop!
Moving into the airfield with these tanks now. The 62s I've got.
That little ridge in front of you that's protecting you, so if you hang a right here, we move along the edge of the wood line.
Do you want to? I've got a spare BMP here. If you want to duck, you can help out. It's in that area.
My eyesight's playing me up too much, to be honest.
Okay.
No, they're back up on that ridge. There. Just to you, slightly left to where you're looking. Left, left. There. Oh, slightly right, slightly right. Stop. Look at slightly right where you're looking. There. Short. Two of them there. You've got HE loaded.
Yeah, I got HE.
Okay.
I got a log AP, for fuck's sake. Fuck. I hit him, nothing
Fire,
happened.
fire deep.
Yeah.
Fire.
Remind me again, how do I load HE on this? Sorry, AP? Nah, never mind.
I'm showing the east end of the airfield. AP is insert key. HE is delete.
You have any?
I
Why you not
have
loading
8.
them? Yeah, but you've got to actually reload from storage. That's going to take you fucking ages, and they're moving up on you. Two of them.
Tank. Fire. Target. Re-engage.
Two just to the left of that smoke column in the distance where you're looking.
Fire.
They've gone back down behind the ridge. Pull back and go right.
Yeah, DK's having a field day with our stuff coming up from the east. He's got a good flanking position, and I've got nothing to touch.
I'm putting some hurt on him with my T62s, but they are pretty well dug in there. You got any tanks left, Wiglif? Do you need some?
I've got one tank left, and he's taking fire now.
Keep going forward there, Spec. Get into that other bit of woods. Okay, now turn left. Head towards that nearest burning tank of mine. You can use it as a shield.
Copy. Where is it?
Yeah, just about to your 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I see it.
If you head along there, that's a little ridge ahead of them, ahead of you. So now if you pull slightly left, see that gap through the trees to your left, go that way. More left. Get there. Go that way. Close the range with them. Okay, there's a tank right there. Where we no, turn back left, right a bit there. 2 tanks coming up there. See him over the ridge. See that round came in. Pull forward. Hit him.
Turn left.
There you go, fuel leak.
Fire.
I've got 3 tanks here. Do you want one, Wick?
What is T-62?
Yeah.
Bastardo! He got me. Oh well.
They've got multiple tanks down here on the south side.
Maybe I'll switch leopards out for a shot car.
Yeah, the shot Caligates T72.
Or maybe I'll change it to T55 shot car. That's pretty classic. Can't fuck that.
Yeah,
That's what we had
The second wave, maybe some T62s. So you've got some punching power. We killed one of them tanks, Spec.
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah, you're not wrong though. You can't fucking move on this airfield. Tanks are just all over the place here. You able to get any shots off with your BMPs? Maybe.
No, that's what I'm trying to do now, and he just nailed that fucker too. And I think I'm done as a fighting force.
Fire. Target. Tank.
He's got multiple tanks. By the time I get set up for a BMP shot, I'm out.
Up. Fire.
This is an argument I often have with V, that he'll say, oh, this is equivalent to this, and I'll say, you're not taking rate of firing. Yeah. Rate of fire is a huge force multiplier.
Up. Fire. Target.
Well, I guess we just try to push all your troops and whatever you got laying around, try and get it in the... Oh, it's already in the cap zone, mostly down here. There's a bit of wrecky stuff on the north end of the east airfield that we could try and get in, but... No, we're not doing too badly. We might win yet. Managed to get quite a bit of stuff in the north. I've had a bit of fun anyway. I think you're right, Doc. It's a bit lopsided. I'll mess around with it a bit. It's a nice map though.
Nice paint scheme on the vehicles.
Target. Tank. Up.
Did I hear hit a friendly vehicle? With the VEC? Anybody in the tree line firing?
No, they're enemy down there. Everything in that direction's enemy.
Took pot shots on a on an M60.
But
Maybe if you wanted to keep it Leopards, change the T62s to T72Ms, and then the reinforcement T72s make them B1s with the ERA, might give them a better fighting chance. Sorry, I'm not meaning to sound negative, I'm just trying to see some options.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That did occur to me. I actually thought I already put the second wave stuff as the Lego tanks, but even that would take a bit more than that, I think, to balance it out.
At least with them, they can actually take a hit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't really have a great deal of staying power in a shootout, and don't have enough numbers to just, you know, to take those kind of losses. You can't just eat it.
No. That rate of fire on the Leopard just means that they can, if they miss with the first one, they can get 2 or 3 in before you get shot in. Any of the 105 equipped vehicles, basically. It's probably less of a problem with things like the shot cal, of course, because it sights and shit. Once you've got a laser, it's easy. And better optics, you know, the Russian optics are shit. Which is realistic, but I mean it's easy.
But the T-72 has the laser too.
Yeah, but it has shit optics.
Yeah, it does.
Compared to the AS1 or the M60, it's got really bad optics. A good indication will be the exchange rate in the AAR.
Yeah. You see how many hits get traded.
I'm just talking about, you know, losses compared to kills.
Does the VEC have a laser rangefinder?
Nope. Just a guess.
Okay, guesstimation.
yeah, and Zero, you might check some of your VECs still have thermals.
Okay, so
Yeah, my VEC has a thermal. And I think it's slow to reload the VEC.
What's the including the extended F8 view intentional?
That's left over from when it was the previous version. Yeah, I can take it out.
And let's see. Network overloaded.
Yeah, look at the kills to losses.
Sup?
Fucking nasty.
You don't talk, you.
Yeah, the losses are a good indication there. Kills to loss ratio 0, 32 to 58.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
zero.
point taken. It does need, it needs rebalancing. I agree.
Can I give a very serious suggestion?
Go ahead.
Change the names of the objectives. It's fucking confusing when you're trying to say there's an enemy east of east. He's north of north, southeast of east. It's fucking confusing, dude. Change those fucking names.
Yeah, you could do that. Or you could put your own labels on it. You know, you'd say.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
Fuckistan.
Yeah, I'll do that. A few changes.
Also remove that 3D observation view. That's irritating. That really, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
extended
overhead
Yeah.
F8 extended view.
F8 extended view. That's fucking irritating. Just remove that, please.
Holy shit! Tank Hunter came with a serious force up north there.
And he lost it all.
It was an economy of force operation up there.
We had a good fight there, Mr. Tank Hunter,
yeah.
didn't we?
Who of you was in the south?
Wiglif and myself were in the south originally, and I ended up moving up more to the north, and before moving back to the middle. But that was some good little battles there. I think this scenario's got potential. Probably going to change either going to buff the red tanks or nerf the blue ones. Maybe give shot cows instead of Leos, and make some other changes because red's a bit overmatched here. I think, or give more and better things
or
to
just
red.
get more. Yeah.
More and or better stuff
because
to red.
if you end up, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say I'll probably just change out the blue stuff for something for shot cows probably. I like the older equipment anyway, so I'd rather take something away than add something to it. It's already kind of too big.
Yeah. For this many people, it is.
Who was on that M60?
What kind of vehicles did you have to begin with, tank wise?
62s.
Yeah, then definitely shot cows.
Yeah, it's T62s with BM28 ammo, which is not terrible. I think that's actually the best ammo for the time period. But, and then we get T72Ms, the non-Lego tank type, with improving ammo each wave. But yeah, it definitely needs balancing. But I like the terrain, and I think it's got some. That airfield is cool. Whoever made that airfield is, well done.
Just one little thing about the terrain. Can you not make it a bug when we drive around in it in the sand? Because it felt like driving around in a swamp with this slow sand.
Yeah, I noticed it was kind of slow. That's
Yeah.
I probably will speed that up a little bit, but I made it slower intentionally because I didn't want people just racing all over the place, and wanted it to have a kind of more of a, I don't know.
Yeah, but when you got
thing, but yeah, I agree with you. It needs to be a bit faster.
For example, when you get if you got an M60 and he drives off road, oh god, man, you can fall asleep in full speed.
Yeah, it's so good. People fuck.
Did
So
how many little ditches and stuff there were?
Who was that M60 at the airport that was pot-shotting at him with my Vec?
Was he in the south of that's
south
probably
of the
me.
runway. South of the runway. east.
That's probably me.
Might have been mine too.
It cuts both ways though, the terrain thing. If I speed the terrain up so that your M60s are faster, then all the T-tanks are going to be speeding around the place like crazy
It
bastards.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, you're still going to be there faster than us, and if we want reinforcement at some place, we still got to wait like half an hour before they arrive.
No, no,
No, I think you'll
I
find
kind of like the speed of things so far.
It does lend itself
really
more to
forces you to think.
positional battles rather than just constant flanking maneuvers and that kind of thing. You have to kind of think ahead a little bit more and decide where you're going to go, and then it takes time to get there. And I think there's enough time. The time limit is great enough to allow for that. I will speed it up a little bit, and I might add a couple more roads. But yeah, I don't want it to be super quick.
Yeah, I like the there's a lot of potential for ducking down into like some little culverts and something and flanking with those tanks, which is pretty.
So, Spec,
Yeah.
you like that little tank